One of the most important thing of SEO and marketing is link building. And I'm going to show you how we are building links automatically over here at Synscribe with our tool. So one of the things, we have this platform that automatically builds links for you when you create content, and there is a dashboard where you can track the status of all those links that it's being built. So a little bit behind the concept here, right? So what happens when when we find opportunity is that it triggers an AI process called link building outreach, right? And this actually gets an AI agent to go behind the scene to try to find the context that is most suitable for this. So take for instance, this was triggered by content research. This is triggered because we are writing certain articles, right, in our pipeline, and it noticed that there is it read this article in the search engine result page, right? So for that reason, it's actually adjacent company to what we have here, and actually this is quite accurate because one of our customers, Condo, they are actually LinkedIn tool for sales and founders. So this is actually quite useful as a kind of like a partner, right? So what it does here is that it automatically search for its contact right behind the scenes, and in the output, it would actually select like which are the contacts that it has discovered from the research, and actually plan to send an email there. So what it does is that it would actually schedule the job. So take for instance, like this is the job. From there, it will tell you which is the outreach, which is the terms, why are we performing this outreach, and all of it actually gets scheduled into our outbound system, where we automatically send an email to that party. And you can see this is like cross Condo came across a page at this with love to explore partnership and getting condo mention or link there if it makes sense. So there's a couple of sequences here when we try to build the link here. Now this is how the automated process kind of look like. And now the question is, how do we trigger that, right? So there's various ways that the process can actually be triggered. One way is that there's certain keywords or partners that you want to search for. So take for instance, in this case, let's say we are like sales team 2, right? So let's say from this particular customer, we would like to contact everyone on this list just to just to establish some sort of partnership. So by entering just the search term itself on this platform, this one, right? What it will do is that it will look for the first top 50 results on the search engine result page, and then actually does the research on the email, and then schedule and send the outbound sequence for that. That's the first way. The second way is that you could actually input a list of domains or URLs onto this platform. And one way we do that is that when we log on to Ahrefs, right? And take for instance, we look at a competitor, let's say want to check for instance, right? And then we take a look at other people's let's say backlink, right? Someone whom we wanted to copy the backlink from, and then you select kind of like best link, show results, and then export all of these URLs and paste it in here. So that's the second way we can go about it, and then we get hundreds of emails scheduled the very day itself, right? And the third way is that whenever it researches for something online, when you're writing your article, right, using our auto research writer, because it sources for various different kind of content online as it performs the content research. So anything that is on the content notes, right, all of this will actually result in an outreach. In fact, this is the reason why GoCast was actually being contacted through this account, because it was scheduled because the automatic research writer actually found this URL. So definitely this means that all the content that are actually being pitched, right, or the URLs that's being pitched is actually ranking very high on search engine result page anyway. So that brings us to the methodology, right? our methodology here is not just to get low quality, crappy links that doesn't rank. Using this methodology, we ensure that the links that we try to obtain from are actually high quality ones that are really ranking for keywords that your audience are interested in. So it's not just for like hacking domain ranking or domain authority, but also making sure that when people are actually reading through your adjacent products and services that are adjacent to your company, they have the chance to click through and discover your product as well, right? So it's more than just like hacking domain authority and domain ranking. So this is a good overview of like how we think through this problem and how our tools enable us to automate that outreach process for you when it comes to link building.